Good day, everybody. So today we're gonna do a quick session on kind of turkey and diaphragm 101 in a way. And so I'm gonna run you through a diaphragm call, how to use it, the basics, and we're gonna go from there. So what brought this up is I was talking to a guy on one of the Facebook feeds I follow. He wanted to know how to use a diaphragm for turkey calling. And I was like, hey, I can make it simple for you and easy, and I'll help you learn. So, I came home and I got my favorite little turkey call. This is called the Little Strut. I think it's by Hunter Specialties. I don't blow through them all that fast, so I mean, I've had that one for like 3, 4 years now. There's so many different calls on the market right now that you can get that's pretty impressive. Everyone seems like they're making a turkey call, and all that means is it's just more opportunities for you to find one that fits you well and that works for your calling style. So this one fits me well. It feels good. It's comfortable. All that stuff. I will recommend one with a metal insert like this one. A lot easier to form to your mouth, a lot more comfortable, and I prefer it because you can actually end up getting a better sound with it if you end up tinkering a little bit. But we're kind of going to go over the basics of this and what a diaphragm is. All it is a bunch of pieces of latex layered on together that when you push air through it, it makes a certain sound pitch. And after that, you're the one that controls what sound comes out and what pitch and how fast and how slow it comes out. So pretty much all you do to use one of these is you stick it between your tongue and the roof of your mouth, and you just got to find that comfortable spot to where it doesn't feel like you're going to choke or gag on it when you're blowing on it, or it's not too far forward to where you can't get any air through it. So usually mine's about dead center, right in the roof of my mouth. Right there, I press up with my tongue. So I'll give you a quick show here. Just like that. That's right in the middle of my roof of my mouth, and my tongue is just about a third of the way down that call. So next we're going to get into the sounds you make. A lot of boxes on the back of their calls will say make a cluck sound or a pluck sound or a it's just you can't understand what they want. If you want a cluck or a cluck or clerk. I mean, I know it sounds weird. I know I sound like I'm kind of messing with you, but I'm not. It's just a pain, it's a pain to get the right sounds from just saying cluck. So I'm gonna go have you guys start with making a turkey sound with your mouth. And turkeys have really just kind of like the old 80s movies, if you're old enough to remember those, when kids are learning to drive. It's just urch, urch, urch. Keep hitting the brake. Urch, urch, urch. And that's what the sound I make is kind of a car that sounds like you're just hitting the brakes really hard and you're skidding a little bit. Just urch, urch. And you either do that really slow, really fast, really high pitch, really low pitch. And so I'll show you here real quick, just a couple little ones. So that's just me going. And it'll take a little bit of time for you to get used to this and figure out how to make that sound and what pressure to use and when to use it and how to differentiate your tongue up and down to get that airflow through. And I should go back, and first thing you want to do after you figure out that comfortable spot is just blow through this reed. That's all it takes, is you just got to blow through it. I mean, I'll take it in the car, in the house, whenever I can, and I'll just put it in my mouth. And I'll run my tongue just back and forth, up and down, growl a little bit with my throat, just get different pitches out there so I can figure out which ones I really like and which ones I don't, so I know which ones to lean towards or stay away from. And with turkeys, I usually stay about that mid-range tone, so I've come to find out where my tongue needs to be and what amount of pressure I need to put in, and when I need to blow and when I need to hold off. So it's going to take a lot of experimenting, but you can get it done and start learning here really quick. I usually don't recommend going out in the field with a diaphragm unless you've been calling with it for at least a month or two, and that's just because unless you're hunting really unpressured or really stupid turkeys, one little mistake with this, one little off sound, and they'll shut down on you. And I've done it before. It's miserable, and I wouldn't want that to happen to any of you guys. So next we'll go through kind of my two calls that I actually use. One is, I just call it the cluck, because everyone just imagines a chicken going through and cluck, cluck, cluck. And that's all it is. And that's just my first basic. That's really nice and light. It's kind of my finishing area I use on turkeys. If they're hanging up and I know they want to come in, I'll just do a couple real light ones of those and keep it soft and nice and easy. And it kind of gets their curiosity up, makes them think there's a hen and she's doesn't want to stick around for much longer, but she's still there. And then this is the one that I use when they're still a distance away, but I want to bring them in closer. And this is one that you have to experiment with a little bit and see how much you can get away with and how much you need to hold back on. So this is called my cadence, or my cadence cluck. So that's the one I use when I want them to come in a little bit more. It's still real nice light. I rarely use these to locate due to if you start blowing real hard on them, the sound quality goes down. So I usually use these to when I need my hands free for my rifle or my shotgun or my bow, or I'm trying to get something decoys moved around. The other quick call I will show you is the one I enjoy very much, and it's just a simple box call. I mean, it's hard to mess up. And I mean, most people have used box call or seen box calls. They're great tools. Don't underestimate them. And they're very, very easy to learn on, and also to get your pitch right. I've used this right alongside my diaphragm, and it's taught me a little bit how to get my pitch correct, and it's made me a better diaphragm caller too. So don't underestimate those. Don't throw them out. I actually preferred the box call to a diaphragm most days. So we'll just recap real quick. First, find a diaphragm that fits you good. It'll just take a little bit of experimenting, and find the one that's most comfortable for you. Second, you got to first make a noise before you can make a quality sound. So just really work with this. Get used to the pressure you have to have. Get used to your tongue points on that reed, how much you need, when you need it, and just get used to the reed itself in general. And these do take a little bit of time to break in that latex. Third, just get used to the sounds a turkey makes and calling for them. Don't get over anxious about it. Don't rush it. I mean, turkeys are really kind of a mellow creature when it comes to calling, in my opinion. And fourth, just listen to a turkey. YouTube, Google, just turkey sounds. That'll help you the most in finding how you want to sound, when you want to sound, and why you want to sound like that. So, I appreciate the time you took out of your day to watch this quick video here. I hope it helped. If there's any more questions, please leave a comment down below. Message me on my social media. I mean, Instagram at Cole, M as in Michael Simonson. I'm always willing to talk, help out. And if you guys have any tips or tricks that you want me to hear or learn, I'd be more than happy to talk to you about it, and I'd be more than happy to learn from you. So, I hope you guys have a great day. Keep at it. Don't give up on these. They're tough. And I hope to see your success in the field later this year. Please tag me or send me pictures of your trophies, your turkeys, your deer, whatever you want, if any of this has helped you at all. So thanks. Have a